In the previous videos, we learned about COLREGs and their explanations. In this video, we will focus on practical explanation of the rules. It takes a lot of effort to make these videos. You can help us by subscribing us.
The scenarios discussed are based on different visibility conditions and represent real challenges faced by watchkeepers at sea. If you find this training useful, do leave a comment and let us know if you would like more such scenario-based videos. Situation 1. It is nighttime with good visibility. You observe a vessel right ahead, fine on the starboard side. You can see only one dim white light. If only one white light is visible, there are two possibilities. It may be a small craft, or it may be the stern light of a larger vessel. If there is no immediate danger, your first action is to check the radar. In good visibility, with a correctly tuned radar, you should obtain an echo within 6 nautical miles. Acquire the target on ARPA and assess its movement, course, and closest point of approach. If a risk of collision exists, take early and substantial action in accordance with Rule 8. A course alteration to starboard is normally preferred, keeping the vessel clear on your port side and maintaining a safe CPA in line with the master's standing orders and company policies. Before altering course, ensure your starboard side is clear and that no vessel is overtaking you. Your action must not create a new risk. As per the rules, one short blast indicates, "I am altering my course to starboard." Sound signals should be used when necessary. Situation 2. The situation remains the same. Nighttime, good visibility, and one white light fine on the starboard bow. However, this time, alteration to starboard is not possible due to shallow water on that side. This is a special circumstance permitted under Rule 2 of the COLREGs. You must take early and substantial action by altering to port by a wide and obvious margin to avoid collision. 2 short blasts should be sounded, indicating, "I am altering my course to port." Ensure your action is clear, positive, and timely. Situation 3. It is broad daylight and you are steering a northerly course. You observe a vessel on your starboard beam, true bearing 090 degrees, at a distance of 5 miles on radar. The vessel appears to be on a nearly parallel course. The distance between you continues to reduce while the true bearing remains constant. A constant bearing with decreasing range indicates a risk of collision. This is a crossing situation under Rule 15, or you are the give-way vessel and the other vessel is stand-on. As the give-way vessel, you must take early and substantial action in accordance with Rule 16. The preferred action is to alter course to starboard, passing well clear astern of the stand-on vessel. Alternatively, you may reduce speed, allowing the stand-on vessel to pass ahead at a safe distance. This is a tough call. In such circumstances, calling the master before taking action is advisable, as large alterations of course or speed may be required. Situation 4. It is broad daylight and you are steering a northerly course. You observe a vessel on your port beam, true bearing 270 degrees, at a distance of 5 miles. The distance reduces while the bearing remains constant. In this case, you are the stand-on vessel under Rule 17 and must initially maintain course and speed. If the give-way vessel does not take appropriate action, you should sound 5 short and rapid blasts to indicate doubt about her intentions. If the situation continues to develop, you must take action to avoid collision. The preferred actions are to alter course to starboard and/or reduce speed. Even if the other vessel is at fault, your responsibility to avoid collision remains absolute. Situation 5. It is restricted visibility with dense fog. You hear a sound signal coming from ahead, but there is no target as seen on radar. You must immediately reduce speed to the minimum at which the vessel can be kept on course. Navigate with extreme caution and ensure engines are ready for immediate maneuvering as required by Rule 19. Stopping engines or using astern propulsion may be used if required by the situation. Situation 6. Restricted visibility continues. You observe a radar target 30 degrees on the starboard bow at a range of 6 miles. Acquire the target on ARPA and assess the CPA and time to CPA. If a risk of collision exists, take early and substantial action. A course alteration to starboard is normally preferred, while avoiding alteration to port in compliance with Rule 19. Do not assume the other vessel's action. Situation 7. In restricted visibility, you observe a radar contact 30 degrees abaft the beam on the starboard side at a distance of 4 miles. Assess the situation on ARPA. If a course alteration is necessary, it should be made away from the target that is towards the port side. Alteration to starboard must be avoided. Reduction of speed can also be made in this situation to avoid risk of collision. Situation 8. Through binoculars, you observe a vessel showing red, white, red lights in a vertical line, along with her side lights and masthead light on your port side. This indicates a vessel restricted in her ability to maneuver. You must acquire her on radar, assess the risk of collision, and take early and substantial action to keep clear. A course alteration to starboard is normally preferred, and you may also reduce speed to provide additional sea room. The practical application of COLREGs requires judgment, early action, and constant situational awareness. The rules guide us, but good seamanship prevents collisions.